Native Americans, we're not a people of the past. We are a people of the present. Many of our daily conversations surround our cultural and racial differences. People tend to talk about all the things that separate us versus the things that bring us together. I am full-blooded Native American from the Lumbee tribe out of North Carolina. When my parents moved to Baltimore in the 50s to escape their agricultural background in search of new opportunities in this thriving manufacturing town, they told me the countless stories of how race and culture impacted them and separated them on a daily basis. Some 70 years later, I still see how the divide of race and culture impacts my people. Whether it's the 22% of all Native Americans that live on reservations or the remainder of us that live in urban and rural settings, we've got to stop this senseless divide. Here's some facts that I bet you probably weren't even aware of. Native Americans represent the smallest minority group in the United States. Native Americans represent somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2% of the entire population of the United States. So why am I sharing this with you? My whole life I've had to look through a lens of a culture of people that didn't even really understand who I am. My whole life I've had to learn to live, work, and play with people from different cultures and different races. My whole life I've had to understand who they are. Many of you are simply misunderstood. Why? Because of the colors of your skin, your ethnicity, your race, your culture, maybe even your background. How much longer will we insist that your culture is more important than mine? I'm not saying don't be proud of who you are. I'm saying understand this, that our country is made up of people from all backgrounds, all races, and all ethnicities. Here's a famous quote I bet you've heard before. I long for the day when man is not judged by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. I plead with you today, please let's stop this senseless divide of people over race. It's time for all races of people to step up and embrace each other. I have two simple recommendations for ways that we can mend the painful divide our ancestors have created. First, let's focus on your neighbor's similarities versus the colors of their skin. Next, for the differences you find among your neighbors, let's choose to embrace and to celebrate them. At the end of the day, folks, we all want the same things: love, peace of mind, security, happiness, and the ability to perform and to provide for our families. I am Milton Hunt. I'm your diversity and inclusion trainer. I'm your cultural and awareness expert.